Hello everyone. So in our previous class we have learned some basic things about the football, and also we had learned the dimensions of the football playground and all of those things. Okay, so today we are going to start from the equipments. So let's see what are the basic compulsory equipments. So there has been two types of equipments which has been used in the football, and the first one is the basic compulsory equipment and the second one is the non-basic or non-compulsory equipments. So first of all, a jersey or shirt with sleeves means it should be mandatory to wear a jersey or shirt with sleeves. If undergarments are worn, the color of the sleeves must be same main color as the sleeves of the jersey or shirt. Means if there is any player who is wearing an undergarment also, then it should be also with match with the color of his jersey. Thereafter, shorts. If under shorts or tights are worn, they must be of same main color as the shorts. Means if there is any player who has worn under shorts or tight ones, so at that time it should be also match with the color of his shorts. Thereafter, stocking, shin guards and miscellaneous. So stocking is like a tape or similar material which has been used with same color as a part of stocking it is applied to. Okay, so basically there are so many players which have some kinds of injury. For that, so like some player used to put a ribbon over here in this place, or some players also used to tie their legs with some kind of ribbons, so that is called the stocking. So that if a player is using any kind of stocking, then he must have to use the same material. Thereafter, shin guards, so it is made up of suitable material like rubber, plastic or suitable substance, so that it will just cover the entire stocking and provide a reasonable degree of protection. Means it should be used as a protective layer. Thereafter, the modern equipment such as headgear, face masks, knee, arm protector, these are also very mandatory things. And thereafter, the last but not least, the footwear. Okay, like any kind of shoes. Okay, so thereafter, non-basic equipments are there. Non-basic equipments means the equipments which a player can wear or cannot wear. Okay, it depends on himself. Okay, so that is new technology had made sports spectacles much safer both for the players themselves and for other players. So in the new technology we can see that there has been some kind of spectacles are also present in the market for the players, but it is up to the choice of the players that they just want to use it or not. Thereafter, what are the positions on court? Okay, so there has been a few positions which you have to learn, and that is center forward, left midfield, right midfield, center midfield. Thereafter, in the defender side also they have center back, right back, left back and goalkeeper. Okay, so these are the things which through which we can just say that this is the position of the field. Okay, and there has been a goalkeeper, as I had already told you. Thereafter, the position of player while conducting a tiebreaker means if there is a tiebreaker is happening, what should be the position of the players. So the defending goalkeeper will stand in front of the goal to stop the kick. Means the goalkeeper can stand in the just front of the goal post. Thereafter, player other than the goalkeeper and the kicker, player other kicker will stand or remain outside the goal area in the field of play. Means the player should not be going to the goal area while just kicking the ball if it is a tiebreaker. Thereafter, the referee will also stand aside to the kickers in the penalty area for watching the everythings. Thereafter, the attacking goalkeeper will have to take a kick from the penalty mark only. Means there is a penalty mark which I had already told you in the dimensions of the football ground. At that time, on that penalty mark, the attacking goalkeeper will take a kick from that position. What is a substitution? In any official competition organized under the auspices of FIFA, the confederation or the member association, only 3 substitutions are allowed, but the substitution number from 3 up to maximum of 12 may vary in other competition or in friendly matches. Means Substitution, in the basic manner, in a basic language, in a simple language, if I'll say that it is the method to replace a player by another player. Okay, that is, if there is any player who is getting injured or anything happened in the meantime, like while playing game. Okay, so at that time the player should be substituted or can be replaced by the like by the team member or the captain or whatever it is. So at that time the player should be called as a substitution player. The player who will replaced means the player who is just came in the person who was getting injured. Okay, thereafter the referee must be informed before any proposed substitution is made. Means if we are going to replace the player, we have to inform the referee first. Thereafter the substitution only enter the field of play after the player being replaced has left and after receiving a signal from the referee. Means the substitutes can only enter to the field only after the player being replaced. Means if the player has left the ground, thereafter only the referee will give a signal and then the player can enter the field, otherwise he won't be. It is not allowed to enter a player in the field if the substituted player is already present over there. Thereafter, a substitute only enter the field of play at the halfway line and during a stoppage in the match. Means a substitute can only entered in the field at the halfway line. Okay, and means the main reason is that if you are playing the game, okay, and in between the game if my player is injured, okay, so what happened in the meantime, the game should be stopped. Okay, and after stopping the game we will call our substitute player and he will enter in the halfway of the field. Okay, so thereafter a substitution is complete when a substitute enters the field of the play, like infringement or sanction of substitute. Means if a substitute enter the field or play without the referee's permission, the play is stopped. Means just I had told you that the substitution or the player whom I am replacing is has to get the permission from the referee. Without the permission of referee nobody can enter in the field. But if anyhow the player, just the substituted player will just enter in the playground without the referee permission, at that time the play should be stopped and the substitution is caution and show a yellow card so that he should leave the field on the meantime. Thereafter the play is started with the indirect free kick at the place ball was located when play was stopped. Means the player will get a indirectly free kick at the place where the ball was last located. Okay, thereafter we also have some rules to change the goalkeeper also. Means any of the other player may change places with goalkeeper provided that the referee is informed before the change is made. The change is made during a stoppage in the match. Means we should have to inform the referee that there has been some changes which we are just going to made, and after while changing the game or while changing the player we should stop the match. If not, then the match will anyhow the match will going to stop anyhow. Like if the goalkeeper will came to the field without the permission of the referee, in the meantime also the game should be called as stopped. Okay, and the opponent will get a free kick. So instead of using this, the players should inform the referee and thereafter they can change their goalkeeper. Then let's go about the officials. So there has been a few officials are also present in the match like we have in our cricket. Okay, so there is one referee, thereafter two assistant referee, fourth official and match commissioner. These are the five persons present over there as an official. Thereafter referee. Each match is controlled by a referee who has fully authority to enforce the law of the game in connection with the match to win to which he has been appointed. Means the referee has all the control and full authority to see or watch the law of the game, and he must have to see that the game is running under the law, not except the law. Okay, thereafter the duties of referee was, before the match he has to ensure the players equipments which meet the requirement of law 4. and also he have to ensure that any ball used meet the requirement of law 2 or not. There has been a certain laws for a different player, for the players equipments, for the ball weight and everything, which I had already told you. And thereafter he also, the referee also ensured that there has been no unauthorized person must enter the play field of a play. Okay. Okay. And after the match he is the only one who enforces the law of the game. Means if the match is over, then it is his duty to check whether the game has been just undertaken with the law or not. He act as a timekeeper and keep the record of the match. Means he is the one who used to see the time, that it is the half time or not, what should we do in what time. Okay, there has been a timing part for a substitution player and all those things, so he is act as a timekeeper. Thereafter he also stop, suspend or terminate the match at his discretion for any infringement of the law or for outside interference of any kind. Means if there is any kind of trouble or any kind of if he see that his laws are voided due to certain reasons, in the meantime he can stop the play, suspend or terminate the match also. Okay. Thereafter he can also punish a more serious offense when a player commit more than offense at a more than one offense at the same time. Means he is also get the power that he can just make any kind of serious offense by punishing a player. Thereafter he also acts on the advice of assistant referee regarding the incident that he has not seen. Means there has been some kind of advice of assistant referees which he can like take if he has not seen anything. Means if the player is getting injured and he have not seen it, so he can just ask to the assistant referee and take a advice from them also. Thereafter he allows the play to continue until the ball is out of play if the player in his opinion only slightly injured. So he can allow the play to continue if the ball is out of the play, or and the player in his opinion is slightly injured. Means what, if the player is like injured, so at that time the rules of the game was that we should stop the game and substitute the player. But if the referee saw that the ball is out of the play and the player is slightly injured, not that much injured, so he will allow them to play. Thereafter he also allow the play to continue when the team against which an offence has been committed will benefit for such an advantage and penalize the original offence if the anticipated advantage does not ensure at that time. So he can also allow the play to continue, like if there has been any kind of mistake which has been taken by the team, and at that time the referee was not watching it or have not seen it, or nobody even just called for an offense. At that time there has been no any kind of like punishment or any kind of decisions he can take, or he penalize the original offense also. Thereafter he ensured that any player bleeding from a wound leave the field of the play. The player may only return on receiving a signal from the referee, who must be satisfied that the bleeding has stopped. So while playing, if a player start bleeding or wounded, so at that time the player has to leave the ground and he can only return if the referee will signal him or give him a signal. Okay. What are the referee's equipment while conducting a match? So a current book of rules, a loud distinctive whistle, a stopwatch, two pencils, a card to record time, goal, etc., yellow and red card. These are the equipments which he can use at any time. Okay. Thereafter the assistant referee. So what is the work of assistant referee? He works as a assistant. Okay. The assistant referee assists the referee to control the match in accordance with law of the game. In particular, they may enter the field of play to help control the 9.15-meter distance. Okay. So the work of the assistant referee is, in the simple language we can say that he is the assistant of the referee who can just give him any kind of advice. Thereafter, what is the duty of the assistant referee? When the whole of the ball leaves the field of the play, which team is entitled to a corner kick, goal kick or throw in, when a player may penalized for being in an offside position, when a substitution is requested, when misconduct or any other incident occur out of view of the referee. So we can see that he has certain duties, and the duties are, he will decide that which team will go for a corner kick, goal kick, throw in. He can also penalize, just give a penalty to a player if the player is in the offside position, and even he is the one who can just request a substitution. Thereafter he can also see that when offense has been committed whenever the assistant are closer to the action than the referee. This include in particular circumstances offenses committed in the penalty area. So there has been certain times when the offenses has been committed when the assistants are closer to the action than the referee, and that time the assistants, if the assistant will say that yes it is his fault, then the referee has also, no, like he also have to accept the words of the assistant referee. Thereafter, whether at penalty kicks the goalkeeper moves off the goal line before the ball is kicked, and if the ball crosses the lines, means if the penalty kick or the goalkeeper moves off the goal line, at that time the ball should be kicked and the ball should cross the line also. Thereafter, there is one more additional referee was present, and that as additional referee will help the referee to control the match in accordance with the law of the game. Means there has been a two additional assistant referee, and the one assistant referee we had already talked about, and there has been one more assistant referee who will do what? He will only help the referee to control the match with according to the law of the game. What are the rules, what are the duties of additional assistant referee? And his duty was to inspect the field, ball used and players equipments. He also have to just check whether the equipments or the player has been bleeding and it was resolved or not. He also used to maintain the backup record of the time and goals and any kind of misconducts. Thereafter he also see whether the penalty kick are good or not, if the ball is kicked and or not, if the ball crosses the line or not, any kind of these things. Okay, so thereafter our fourth official is simply instructed to assist the referee at all the time, and his duty are largely at discretion of the referee. Means the fourth official is just high above the referee. Let's see his duty. So his duty are that he assists with administrative function before, during and after the match. He ensures that substitutions are conducted in an orderly manner. He maintains decorum in the team technical area, including in situations where coaches, bench personnel become agitated. So he basically assists the administrative function before, during and after the match. Administrative functions means the players should get their drink, the players should get a time for feeding, these kind of things. Thereafter he also maintain the decorum of the team, like if there is any fight which has been took place in the field, thereafter they are the force officials who will just go to resolve it. Thereafter he also act as a contact point between the match officiating crew and any non-participants, means the stadium managers and other people. Okay, if there has been any kind of problem which took place in the stadium, at that time he will be the official who will just talk to the stadium manager and get it fixed. Thereafter, reserve assistant referee, and his only duty is to replace an assistant referee or fourth official who is unable to continue. If there has been any circumstances create when the duty of the assistant referee, means assistant referee or fourth official was unable to take his job, okay, or unable to do his job, at that time the reserve assistant referee will get his position. Okay, so we are going to close the chapter over here, reserve assistant referee. We are going to start our classes from the next topic in the next day. Thank you.